Right, so hello again everybody and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a look at something a bit different, and it's a projector, but a laser projector. Now for a while I've wanted to test one of these, and Formovie have sent out the Formovie Theatre. I'm just going to take a look today and see if it is as good as what people say. Right, so that being said, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and let's crack on. Right, so I'm not going to try and drag this video out, but do let me know in the comment section down below, do you own a projector? Is it something you'd purchase? Is it something you'd replace your TV with? So let's take a quick look at what we get inside the box, and I'm going to keep this short and sweet. So let's get into the packaging, and then what I'm going to say is it's massive, that projector, a lot bigger than I expected. We do get a foreign plug. I'm not sure if they do supply a UK plug, but I had to use an adapter. Obviously get the remote, pretty standard, nothing to rave about, but also not bad. And the projector itself, it's really heavy, but it does look really nice as well. And if you do want a comparison of how big the Formovie Theatre projector is, if I put it next to the BenQ projector, you can see the size difference. Now what I will say is there is a soundbar behind it, because I was going to connect the soundbar to the Formovie Theatre, but then I found that I didn't need to, and I'll show you why in a moment. Now, looking at the projector, like I said, it looks really clean. If we take a look on the back, you can see we get all the ports, obviously the power as well. We've got 3 HDMI ports, one with eARC, we've got 2 USB ports, a line out, an optical port, and also a LAN port. And then if we take a look at the sides, you can see you get an additional speaker to the one on the front and also ventilation. And then on the top is where we see the actual laser. Now what I'm going to say is when I first started the projector up, it shocked me because of how good it actually is. It's really bright, really vibrant, and the sound on it is absolutely awesome. Now don't mind the bracket that's on the wall and that, because I had a shelf there with the soundbar on, but now I've got rid of the TV that was there previously. I've took the shelf off, but I can't be asked to take the bracket off yet because I can't find the pin. So even from when I first switched it on and I paired up the remote, with the lights on it was bright, and then I turned the light off and it was just a really crisp picture, and I don't know if the camera's going to do it any justice. Now I'm just going to show you a quick clip of a 4K video I'd looked at on YouTube when I was testing it, and you'll also get a feel for the audio in this clip as well. This is what it looks like with light on. So even with a lot of light, you still see it. Does look a bit faded though, but we turn light off. Oh my god, that is awesome.
Wait, civilian in play, repeat, civilian in play.
So as you can see, once I actually turn the lights off, it is absolutely awesome. But what's impressive is even when there's a lot of light in the room, you can still see it, and in a medium lit room, it's still usable. Now, built into the projector, it does run Android TV, so you don't have to connect any external devices like a Fire Stick, Android TV box, any streaming device at all. You can do it all within the projector itself. It runs Android TV like you see on the Nvidia Shield or MeCool devices, and it runs really well. Even when I look at 4K video on YouTube, it just plays back really smooth, and it's really responsive as well. One of the downfalls is, which a lot of Android devices have, is running the Android TV version of Netflix. It's not supported on the Formovie Theatre, but everything else is, such as Prime Video and Disney Plus and things like that. But apart from that, it works and feels just like a premium streaming device. Another thing I do like about the laser projector is it's not something you can walk in front of and there's big shadows. Because you can have it so close to the wall, that's where I found a laser projector to be so appealing. Now the projector itself only has to be 14 centimeters away from the wall to project an 18-inch screen, and at 49 centimeters away from the wall it projects a 150-inch screen. Another thing I like as well is I've got children, And bright lights in their eyes is obviously never a good thing. But something I like is if the laser picks up movement, then it does dim and it gives you a warning and you have to exit out of this. You can disable this setting if you want, but I like that it's not just going to blast the kids in the eyes. And also if I do a quick comparison between the Formovie Theatre and the BenQ projector I was sent out, which is there. The BenQ projector, I think it's around £1,000. And I've put the BenQ projector the same distance away as the Formovie Theatre, and you can see the screen is a lot smaller. The picture quality and brightness is still really good, but what I did find is, because the light was shining directly at the wall, it did reflect a lot of light as well. And also another issue you do have with these sort of projectors is if you walk in front of it, you're going to block the screen and also the wires. Now I found, because the BenQ speakers aren't the best in the world, I wanted to connect the soundbar, but because the projector was in the middle of my room, I had wires running all over. Whereas the Formovie Theatre, because it's sat so close to the wall, it's also not an issue for the wiring. But I can't take anything away from the BenQ because that still looks very good. Now, another thing I did mention is the audio. Now, let me turn you around here one moment. And one thing to bear in mind as well is this is a very well-lit environment at the moment. I'm making a video, I've got a bright light there, I've got the lights on inside, and you can still see the actual screen itself. And you can actually see how close it is to the wall, and it's nearly the size of this wall, which is, I think it's around 2.4 or 2.6 meters. Now, if you've been watching my videos for a long time, you're going to recognize this song straight away. A lot of people did miss it. But as you can see, the volume is pretty low. And I don't know if the microphone's going to pick it up as well, but that's decent. It really is, but we're not even halfway yet. Should we keep going? Fuck it. Wow! That's why I didn't have to use the soundbar, because those speakers are loud. It does say on the front, the sound is by Bowers & Wilkins, so if you know who they are, then that's who make the speakers or the sound system. Obviously, the bass is not the best in the world, but it's also not bad at all either. And yeah, that's why I didn't need the soundbar. I'm waiting for the neighbours to come knocking, either bringing me beers or telling me to turn it down. Now, if we quickly jump over to the Formovie website, you're going to see a bit of information about it, if this is something you want to look at. 2,800 ANSI lumens, a max screen size of 150 inch with a throw ratio of 0.23. It's got a low latency mode. It is 4K, but one thing a lot of people might be put off by is the price. At $3,500, that's a big price tag. But if you're somebody that's serious at looking at making a theatre room, or you're going to be using a projector a lot and you want the best quality, then honestly, I was fortunate to get this sent out free of charge, but this isn't affecting my opinion of it. If the projector was bad, I'd be the first one to tell you, but honestly, it's better than any other projector I've tried. And these laser projectors, they're no joke, they're brilliant. And I also just want to thank Formovie for sending the theatre laser projector out to review. And if you're interested in looking at this beast, I'll leave links in the description down below. That's massive, that. And if you're wondering if the projector makes a noise at all, a fan noise, it's very subtle. Like, I can hear the fan now, but it's not intrusive. If I was watching something on the TV, I wouldn't be able to hear that. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what you think. Do you think these laser projectors are the way forward? Don't forget as well, I'm projecting this onto a grey wall with no actual screen. I think I'm going to get one in the near future. So I'm guessing once I get a proper screen for it, it's only going to increase the quality. Right, so that being said, I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below. And I'll see you soon. Ta-da!